Hello Math 8 students, this is Misty Witt. Today we're going to be taking notes for Monday, January 24th and section 6.2.5. We're going to be talking about scale factor today. So go ahead and get your notes titled, please. And we're going to start by looking at problem 686, which is 86, not 68. 686, which is in your textbook. The question gives you two trapezoids and asks you to determine the scale factor for each pair of similar shapes. Basically, what they're asking you to do is find what are the sides of each original shape multiplied by to get the new shape. So they give you the sides for the right side of 6 inches on the original and 3 inches to the new, but then they also give you the bottom, and they tell you that the bottom of the original is 12 inches and the bottom of the new is 6 inches. So first thing I notice is that the original is much larger than the smaller or the new trapezoid. So when I multiply something by the original, to get it to be smaller, I'm going to have to multiply by a fraction. So for example, if I take the first sides of 6 inches and 3 inches, if I multiply 6 by a number, I have to get 3. And in order to get 3, I know that half of 6 is 3. So I think I'm going to multiply by 1/2. Let's see if that works. So 6 times 1/2 is in fact 3. So I think my scale factor should be 1/3. But I need to check to make sure that's correct. So down here, scale factor is determined when you take the sides, corresponding sides, so we use the sides on the right, corresponding sides, and you set it in a ratio where the new side is on the top of the ratio and the original side is on the bottom of the ratio. And that is how you find the scale factor always. So we're actually going to check that using the bottom sides. So since I know this length and I know this length, I'm going to check this by taking the new over the original and getting, let me move this down here real fast so I give myself a little bit more space. The new is 6, the original is 12, and when I simplify 6 over 12, I do in fact get a scale factor of 1/2. So the scale factor for these two similar shapes is 1/2, and I put 1/3 up here. I apologize, I just saw that error. 1/2. So the scale factor here is 1/2. So let's take a look at B. B gives us two triangles. Oh, that's not, I didn't do that well. Looks more like this. Where it tells us this is the original, and this side is 4 inches. And then it gives us a new triangle, and this one is 5 inches. So to find the scale factor here, again, we're going to take the similar sides. So we only were given these two similar sides. So remember to take the new over the original. And in that case, it's 5/4. And you can leave it as 5/4. You can change it to 1.25. Typically, we write scale factors as a fraction. So you're just going to leave it as an improper fraction is fine. Okay, let's jump over to 6-88. 6-88 gives us a triangle, two triangles, And they give us actually all the side lengths. So let's go ahead and 6-88, and let's draw those two triangles. So the first one they give us is the original, and it is actually smaller than the new one. So let's draw this original, and it gives us sides of 4 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches. My drawing is not to scale, so I know my sides look very similar. They're actually different lengths. Okay, and then the new triangle is much, much bigger. And the new triangle side lengths are 14 inches, 21 inches, and 28 inches. So typically they're going to give it to you so that you can see where the similar sides are. The nice thing is that this is true because I can see the left side I'm going to do in one color. Left side I'll do in green, and that's the smallest of all the sides. The right side I'll do in yellow, and that's the middle length of both of them. And then I'll do pink on the bottom. And that's the longest on both sides. So those are my similar sides, corresponding sides. Now, Claudia set up the ratio 14/4 as her scale factor. So Claudia says the ratio is 14/4. And Isaac set up the ratio as 28/8. So Isaac says it's 28/8. And then Paula says her ratio is 21/6. So Paula is 21/6. And so the question is, what did the students do differently when they found their scale factors? So I want you to think about that question for a minute, and then go ahead and come back, and we're going to answer those together.